So right now, this is what I think should happen for any like piece of content, right? We have our current realm of current content, right? So current content, right? So for example, right, we have 20 enchants, right? 20 enchants. These enchants right here are very common. These are already very common to get. The idea is, I know people want rare, like, oh, we should get rare enchants again, and some people already like these enchants being very common to get. I think that's fine. Okay, but listen close. These right here, I think should stay the same. In the new pieces of content we get, they can reintroduce rare enchants. So new, like 7 new rare enchants. And not only that, but they could add new ways to get them. Right? So this would mean that, put it in red, unable to get them through layer 2, Maestro, enchant stones, which is like, what? No, they don't drop as enchant stones. They drop as the weapon again. And then, what's the last one? Lapis. So you have to get the enchant through either the weapon or the new ways to get them, right? So maybe one's like quest related, maybe another's like from a boss, maybe 2 of them or 2 to 3 of them are just like mob RNG. You have to get a weapon, like a weapon on it. The idea is, right, these new pieces of content come in rare. They come in rare, right? They're like, oh, what? Yo, they added some new rare enchants, okay? Then you know what they can do? After 4, 5, 6 months, then they can ease up on the rates. You see what I'm saying, right? Keep our current enchants very common. The new stuff is rare. And then for easy community points, they make the rare stuff that they introduced in the new update common. It's a cycle. It's a cycle like this. And then they drop new like this, okay? And then new content. So what happens is, as we wait for the actual new content, the rare stuff will over time more than likely become less rare. Now, if they want to, they can keep it rare. They can keep it rare if they really want to. They can be like, okay, we have the 20 common level enchants that are still pretty good. And then we have 7 new unique ways to play the game with enchants. I mean, they're stronger. It's like Nemesis, maybe, right? Like Nemesis, okay, yes, but is Nemesis the best enchant? No, right? There's other enchants that people like to use that you can argue are better. As long as it's equal, right? It can be unique, but it needs to be equal, right? And so that's the idea, but it's rare. And then maybe over time, they slightly make it more common. Maybe they allow it through fucking one of these methods, like it starts spawning as enchant stones. You get what I'm saying, right? But the main thing is, chat, I know a lot of people might not want to hear this, but I think and I would agree, actually. I actually agree with the people who say this. I don't think they should make these enchants rare again. People are saying, dude, they need to make our current enchants as rare as they were in verse 1. See, the problem is, all of us, you included, the people who say that, we're so used to the convenience. We are currently so used to the convenience of getting the enchant you want. Now think about it, right? How would that even work? How would they even revert? Bro, think about it. We have the Deep Shore Fossil, enchant stones, Lapis, bosses that drop the enchant stones, and then you can also get the enchant from a chest. How would you revert it? That's why I said, whenever something gets put into the current content sphere, they need to leave it as is. It's done. Leave it as is. The only way is looking forward and not trying to revert things back to how they were. That's why luck can't come back. It needs to be a new form of luck that is completely different than the old one. Not just the same thing that people already complained about being thrown back into the game. A lot of people complained that enchants back then were too rare. And they felt like they needed it as part. I'm going to explain everything, okay? A lot of people cried and complained, which you can argue, they were fair complaint. You can argue it was completely fair, right? They felt that like, yo, dude, enchants were more powerful back then too. Dude, I need this to complete my build, but I can't get it. It's so rare to get it on a weapon I want, or I can't get the specific enchant, right? So people are like, dude, what the fuck? And so the devs noticed, they're like, okay, you shouldn't need an enchant to play competitive or to make a decent build, right? And so that's why they removed all the RNG factors from base build making. Like removal of RNG of like not getting rare or legendary talents. They removed that. They added advanced talents, and rare talents are still very common to get. And they had the shrine, luck removal, right? And then they did the thing with enchants and made legendary weapons more rare, right? Now listen. Now that we have enough content in the current content sphere, I think it's fine if some of the new content, let me preface that, I already prefaced that, some of the new content can start off in the rare category, right? Because here's how I think it's gonna, here's how it works, bro. You can have something rare that falls down to being common, right? You can have it fall down to being common. But the problem is you can't go back up. Or there is so many complaints. You can, it's a one-way street. Chat, imagine right now, what if they just all of a sudden made Crypt Blade super fucking rare again? People are like, wait, what? Even then though, some people already have like 20 Crypt Blades in their bank. But you get what I'm saying, right? So many people be like, why did they make Crypt Blades rare again? Or why they make this enchant rare again, right? People are already so used to it being super common. So, because it's one way, that's why I always believe they gotta start off with something being rare. Because if they start off with something common, well, the best example is layer 2. Even a good example is layer 2. Think about layer 2, right? Grand Sudaruska, Railblade. No, but especially, I don't know what it was, but especially Grand Sudaruska. I swear to you, like, so many people already had Grands, LFTs, and Railblades day 1 and 2. It was insane. Like literally everyone I saw had those 3. It was like, what? Is that just me, chat? Is that just me? Literally, yeah, I know exploiters, true, right? Exploiters, true. But even then, think about it, right? Like, even people who were just casually playing the game, right? Some people were just casually playing and got it relatively quick. But I think people could agree that it was super common back then. And I don't think it ever became rare. Like the thing was, it never became rare. It was never rare to begin with. It wasn't a mythical. People just, you know, it was pretty easy to get. I think that's fine because there wasn't a lot of legendary weapons back then. But now, chat, take a look. We have a lot of enchants. We have a lot of oaths. We have a lot of what is it called? Armor enchants. We have a lot of everything. Legendary weapons too. We have a lot of everything now. Now I think it's finally time for us to reintroduce the mythos back into Deep. We will bring back the mythos to Deep. Doesn't mean all pieces of content have to be 0.001% drops, but I think it's fine to have a couple of rare and unique ways to get things. Like I said before, maybe 1 or 2 enchants are quest enchants. One is from a specific boss, like they drop a ferryman purple lightning enchant. That's not just storm, but you guys get what I'm saying, right?
If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to go click on these other videos, man, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.